Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with one of my favorite people in the whole world, which is my very good friend, Cathia. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you.
So today we're going to be talking with you guys and just, having a little chat about the whole industry. And we decided that we wanted to have one of our favorite foods, and we've been to the spot together twice.
Yes.
So stay tuned as we are going to be chatting with you guys and be enjoying some of our boiling crab.
Yay. So today we decided to get together and do this mukbang video for you guys, as well as talk about what is like the modeling industry for us. We're both been modeling. I think we could totally just like get into it. And while we eat, so don't mind me. I actually haven't had a bite. She already cheated.
Sorry, it smells so good.
We should tell them what we have here.
Yeah, so
we have shrimp. We have mussels. We have corn, potatoes,
sausage,
crab. We already mentioned it all.
some salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. Okay.
Okay, guys. So, Kat and I have known each other for a couple years now. It's been since we did
I'm having a moment.
Evolución Radio,
Yeah.
which was what, 7 years ago? 6, 7 years ago?
Yeah. It was a Facebook competition to be the face of a radio station. So
Which Kat took the win. So
I did take the win.
yes.
I think it's been my only win.
No.
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 Just kidding. So I just want to tell you a little bit about Vanessa. She is one of the most supportive females like I have in my life. She's like not a hater. There's not an ounce of hater in her. I really feel like from day one she's just been like super supportive. She's not the type that it's like, she doesn't feel like you're in a competition with her. She's just like, your come-ups are my come-ups. Yeah, so I really appreciate that about her.
And Kat has that quality too, It's like, I feel like at the end of the day, like, what's meant to be for us is meant to be for us. So there's no competition. Kat is such a beautiful, most humble person I've ever met too. Regardless of all the things she's done a lot, guys.
I'm smiling like an unhumble person right now. I'm like, yeah. I'm
no,
so humble.
But
no
she's
humble
done
person.
a lot. You've done a lot in the industry. And I feel like regardless, she's always kept her feet on the ground, her mind on the ground, and you've been super humble about everything. And because of her, I basically got in the field. She was the one that kind of pulled me out of my little, like, bubble.
If you would have been any other kind of type of person, I don't feel like I would have done that. Like, I think with you were just always, even like, okay, so we did this competition. She didn't win, but I didn't feel like, oh, you won. Like, I didn't feel like you hated on me. Like, you were the first one to congratulate me. She gave me this huge hug. It was like the most comforting hug, like, because when you do win, you still feel bad for the other members. Like, you think, like, what are they thinking?
And
like,
you can feel the hate.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
And I just didn't feel that from her. And I just feel like from that moment, I was like, if I have an opportunity, she's like my go-to person. And that was great for us. I think
That's what started our friendship, guys. That's how Kat and Vanessa started their friendship.
Yeah.
And you know what? We may go times without, like, talking to each other or texting or calling, but when we get together, it's like, then, like, no time has passed.
Exactly. So actually today we had a job booked, and we just so happened that we were going to work together, which was awesome.
And we didn't know until we got an email sent.
Saying that,
we were both booked together.
Yeah, and then they canceled it. So we both got canceled together.
So guess what? We decided to do a YouTube video for you guys.
And because, unfortunately, boiling crab is like an hour away from us. Probably from you.
2 for me.
2 hours for her.
Yeah.
This is just perfect.
Well, Kat introduced me to boiling crab. So because of her, I'm obsessed with it. So we went to Vegas last September.
Mm-hmm.
We had to do boiling crab in Vegas.
We ditched the strip.
We ditched the strip. We actually did a lot that I wouldn't have done if Kat wasn't there. Because I feel like I like to stay in my comfort zone. And Kat's just like, no, we gotta do this. We went to Culichi Town, which I've heard of, but I've never been. That was really good.
Well, anything that has to do with seafood, I'm so down.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything that has to do with seafood.
So tell us about yourself, Kat. Like, where are you from?
Well, you're gonna have to watch my YouTube videos for all those basic questions.
Well, for my followers.
Candid with Kat. You know what's interesting? I was thinking like, even though we're like we're both in like the modeling thing, we're doing two types of like different things.
Mm-hmm.
I think initially like you went more with like the clothing and fashion, and I was more like lifestyle. Like watch me drink coffee on this couch by the couch and the coffee cup. And you were like more fashion oriented. So even though we're in the same, I think when it comes to sports, like the sports agencies, that's where we kind of come together. But really our type of modeling is different. I think mine, remember how I would tell you, like, just be you, like, just do, you know, don't be afraid, like, what people tell you, like, the judgment. Meanwhile, I was in a relationship where they were, like, super jealous, so I think I stopped doing, like, boudoir.
And she was the one that was telling me, go out there, you know, be confident, do you, boo. So I did.
And then you have all of those marvelous pictures of you. Maybe we can show some for them, you know. I stopped doing boudoir.
But you're getting back into it.
Yeah. I think I will. I don't know.
Yeah, you will.
I'm old.
No.
I'm old, guys.
No, she's not.
I'm 32.
No, and yet you look hella
Estos cueros. These skins.
No.
Those skins should not be.
She is goals, guys. This is what I want to look like when I'm 32, okay? So.
Oh, God. All you gotta do is eat a lot of seafood.
So for those who have known us and been following us, we also do Sonoma Race Week together, which that's coming up next month.
For NASCAR.
NASCAR, yeah.
Come see us, guys. We'll
say
both
hi.
be there. And, yeah, I have a little surprise with that, too.
Do you?
They actually approved me to do a little something.
OMG! Okay.
You'll be in that video, too.
Okay.
Oh, surprise!
Surprise! Surprise for you guys.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay, that's exciting.
I know. I'm so hungry. Like, I really don't want to talk to you guys. I just want to eat.
You guys, I haven't eaten at all today. And it's what? 6 o'clock?
I saved my stomach for this.
I did.
I was like,
oh my God, you have no idea how much I was looking forward to
I just feel like I need like a little bit, a moment of like to myself with this stuff because I haven't had it in so long.
So,
Nothing
we wanted to talk to you guys about was the whole modeling industry. And, you know, we get, I don't know about you, Kat, but I get a lot of questions from, like, girls asking how we got into it and, like, how can they do it. Well, in my case, I did modeling school when I was 16. So my parents were able to pay for me to go to a modeling school out in San Francisco. I don't want to name the name, but...
Because they saw.
Yeah. But anyway...
Maybe you should. I'm just kidding.
I did a modeling school out there.
Ask us before you enter a modeling school. How about that?
Yeah.
Send us a message before you do that.
And then that was when I was 16. So I started... My interest for modeling grew then. And so, you know, I had my parents, like, put me in this school. I started it. I loved doing photo shoots and whatnot, so I continued to do it. Fortunately, you know, got into this relationship where it wasn't okay. Like, not to say it wasn't okay, but...
There was no support.
Yeah, pretty much. So I gave myself a break, and then a friend of mine, or of ours, reached out about Evolucion Radio. I decided I wanted to do it. I had been on a break from modeling in a while, So I thought it would be a good opportunity. Why not get myself out there, get to know people, meet people. So I did it. I met Kat. I can only imagine if I would have said no, we wouldn't be here right now.
Next question.
So yeah, that's how I got myself in the industry. But you know, it's not easy. It's not an easy industry. Especially, well, it depends on what your goals are in the industry.
I do have to say, though, that I was really surprised at the support that people give you. Like, people that don't know you, sometimes those people are the ones that are more supportive than, like, your actually family or the people that you grew up with. It's like the people you grew up with are watching you to see, like, and I'm not saying all, because my family's super supportive, and my friends are dope as AF. But sometimes people you don't know can be more supportive.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
end it with that.
For sure. Yeah.
We don't have to talk this whole time. We can just eat. You guys are okay with that, I know. I did a Miss Latina Wine Country pageant. I got second place. A great experience. And I won a scholarship to Julie Nation for modeling, which was awesome. And Julie Nation, no joke, they are a real legitimate, like, supportive school. And they do acting, they do all kinds of stuff. But they are great, and they are the ones, they did a showcase. They brought like 15 agents there. I got picked by 13 of those. Oh, that wasn't very humble of me.
Yeah, I got only picked by 6.
It's okay. And I just stuck to my agent, HMM. She's amazing. My agent's amazing. Like, I've been telling you, you need to, like, go with her.
You know what happened? I think I told you. So we did the same showcase where they brought these agents. I got a call back from that same agent you got a call back.
Yeah.
But my goal at the time, and I think it still is, but has always been to move to LA. So I got a call back from an agent or an agency or model management from LA. So I jumped right on that one. That was like my goal.
Was it the C?
Who?
Oh, the management one.
But to be honest with you guys, I'm putting them on blast right now, but I think it was a scam. Like, I don't think an agency should be asking for money, right? Unless it's a management, I think, or I don't know.
It was a management.
So
it was the same thing as Julie Nation is to us. Who was the same thing, almost. But the thing about them that made it really enticing is that they were in Hawaii. Remember?
Hawaii and LA.
And LA. So they made it really, like, enticing.
So when they said LA, I was like, hell yeah! Like, of course, if I can get gigs out there, why not? I would want to. So I basically signed with them, and nothing has come from them, and I paid all these hundreds of dollars.
You paid?
Yeah, I did pay.
Never, ever, ever pay for an agent. Ever. No need. Don't ever pay for an agent. Their job is to make sure that they find work for you so that they can get paid. Yeah, that's how it works. They get paid if you get paid. That's it.
Well, I learned my lesson, guys.
Everybody leave a comment below if you think Vanessa should sign with my agent. Or like this video.
Like this video.
Like this video if you think Vanessa should go with my agent.
Regardless, just like it and share it.
Yeah. Oh, we both wear Invisalign too.
We have the same car.
We've had we have the same car. Oh my god, we do.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm tired of talking. I just want to eat.
I'm so hungry, and this is so good. If you guys haven't had boiling crab, you guys should. Boiling crab should sponsor us.
They really should.
I think you guys should just be careful, because there can be a lot of shady people out there.
Definitely be careful. Like, to the girls that are, like, trying to do this, there is a lot of shady people. The one thing about getting an agent is that they cancel out the shady people and they find the work for you. So you don't have to talk about prices. You don't have to talk about how much your worth in the industry. Because you're priceless. Okay. You don't have to talk about that. You don't have to have that awkward conversation. So that's a good thing about having an agent. But if you're gonna do your own thing, maybe at the beginning, I wasn't getting paid.
You have to do kind of some things.
Free work at the beginning, but one thing that I always tell everybody, I don't care how nice the person is that you're working with, like, if their work, if you cannot collab and come together and have an understanding, like I shoot with new photographers, but I tell them that I want full control of the pictures that are going out there. Because once the picture is out there, it is out there in cyber world, and you have a crappy picture of your chin like this, or like, so you have to make sure that the pictures that are put out there are good. So you have to almost trust the person that they're not going to put out a picture that you don't agree with.
You should always get consent.
Yeah, absolutely. Consent, and, and I learned that you should always shoot with people that are, like, on your level or better.
That kind of may sound fucked up, guys, but to me, like, in the most humble way, like, you should know your work and what your work is worth. And that's why I feel bad, because photographers, like, all these photographers will reach out, right? And I feel bad because it's like, I know the ones that I want to work with, because it really is depending on your style of, photography that you like, or, so it's like no bad blood, no nothing. Like, you guys are doing your thing, go get it. But to me, it's like I have a style that I'm, like, aiming for.
Yeah. It's nothing personal. It's definitely a style. You look at their work and you think, okay. Because let me tell you, yeah, you might look at a pretty girl and be like, oh, I can shoot her. But if you're a photographer and this pretty girl does not look good on camera, there is such thing, you're going to be like, it doesn't matter if you're the best photographer. If this person just doesn't know her angles or whatever, it's not going to work. Now, if both of you are new and you're both just trying to grow, and you're both going to take each other's opinions into consideration, then yeah, by all means, like, get together with a person, know their angles, learn. And I'm still open to working with new photographers. I really am. But there are some things that you look, like, certain styles that you can tell people, like, that you can't work with, like the way they're going to edit it. You're like, that just doesn't work for me. Oh yeah, another question that a lot of people ask me is, like, how much do you charge for your services? It depends. I think a fair range, it's different, it's different. When I was a free agent, I definitely charged less. When I didn't have an agent. But now it's like at least $100 an hour. It doesn't mean that I won't work with someone that pays less, but I have to see what the exchange is, and if
what you're benefiting from.
Yeah, and if what they can provide is something that I need in my content, or if I can add it. Like, sometimes I'll do a collab with somebody if I need, like, a certain type of picture, and this is a photographer that I see, like, can give me that type of picture, and I need it for my, like, portfolio. I will work with them, and I'll do a collab, and nobody pays for anything. Like, yeah. What about you?
Another question was, like, are they willing to pay you that? And I feel like we both have the experience.
Yeah, there's definitely, to me, I know I'm worth it, and this is what I've been trying to tell you, like, you're worth.
Because I would reach out to her and ask her,
She's
how much
worth
should
a
I be
lot
charging?
more. She's worth a lot more than whatever you're doing.
But I feel like I know it, because I know what my work is worth, but I just feel bad. Like, I want to, like...
Bad don't pay your bills, girl.
I know. I know. It's like, I want you to want to collaborate with me.
That's what I always say. There's one thing that I always say. I am not an Instagram model. I am a paid model. And I feel like this is what you need to, like, transition into.
Yeah.
Because
for sure,
makeup is expensive. Hair products are expensive. Eyelashes are expensive. Fake tans are expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, am I going to tell you everything I do? Waxing is expensive.
You don't need a tan.
No, but you know, sometimes I do.
I know.
Well, they're expensive. It requires me laying out in the sun. That is time, and time is money. Mm-hmm. And also, if something feels funny, it's funny. If something doesn't feel right,
because it's not
right. A lot of people, men, unfortunately, will like try to do this. Like, here, let me take your picture. Blah blah blah. I love your look. I'm gonna make you into a famous star, and you'll end up like Gloria Trevi. Yeah. Actually, Gloria Trevi is a bad example because she ended up doing like great stuff. But
she did, but
she went
you
through
learn. You know, you have to go through some things sometimes that you don't want to go through.
Yeah.
But as long as you don't do them again.
And honestly, let me tell you, you do not have to do something that you don't feel comfortable doing to become successful in this industry.
Don't be like Kim K, guys. Shade.
Shade.
Kidding.
Not really.
I like Kim K.
Look at how big this is.
Mm-hmm. There's a video where like, that's huge.
Oh yeah, we do have a video that says that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you lost your nail.
I broke a nail.
No, you didn't even break it. It literally
just
popped off from sucking on the fingers too much.
No, from opening a leg.
Oh.
We've done Vegas twice, remember?
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
How juicy was that?
That was super juicy.
What's
the
that?
head was super juicy.
The head, that's what she said. So inappropriate. What about my 13-year-old followers? We're talking about the shrimp head.
Yeah.
1000%.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Also, you know, for those of you that want to do like more lifestyle content, more even fashion and beauty, it takes a lot longer to build up your like, when it comes to social media, this has nothing to do with how much you're getting paid outside of like your work at all. Mm-hmm. Social media does not determine how much you're getting paid.
No,
at all.
It doesn't.
I know tons of models that get paid way more than I do, and they don't even have like a social media or much of a following.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with that. Another thing I think that we should talk about is like the judgment that can go behind somebody that's like really into their social media. I'm really into my social media, no shame in my game, like really into it. And I think anyone that's going to be a part of my life needs to know that I'm like, I take it seriously. And because I take social media seriously, there's also boundaries that you need to have, especially when you're in a relationship and how you handle that. There's a lot of people's like, oh, but it's just social media. It's like, I don't take it seriously. And it's like, okay, well then unfollow this girl.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh no, like, why are you, they look at me and they're like, why are you taking it so serious? It's like, well, you're the one that's not serious. You say it's not serious to you, so what's another girl follower, right?
Yep.
Anyways, stupid things like that. So I take it serious. You take it serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you said, once you allow someone into your life, I think they should know about your social media, right?
Yeah.
Beginning, first of all.
I don't tell them when I'm like talking to someone or whatever, like, I don't like to tell them. I just don't.
It's not relevant at that time.
Yeah.
At that moment.
I want them to get to know me for me.
Yeah, of course. Of course, but I think that should be important too, because that should be one of the things that you should let them know, because if they're not okay and they want out, then they're out, you know?
I agree. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but haters are going to be out there.
They're
and I think that comes with this.
Yeah.
I don't get many, but there are the, like, you know, sometimes here and there, girls, guys, you know.
Oh, yeah, guys. The guy haters are the ones that most intrigue me. The guy haters, like the people that leave that like to backhanded compliment like that. I hope you're as nice on the inside as you are on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
I
hope you're not conceited.
I hope you're not, like, that's not a compliment. You can take your compliment back. I hope
like,
you're not
if
conceited.
we don't want to reply to you, we don't have to reply to you. Like, we appreciate the support and we thank you guys, you know, but I think some of these people out there are expecting us to, like, be replying to every single comment, or, you know.
If it's a twisted ass comment and you're trying to give me a backhanded compliment, I'm going to give you a backhanded ignore you. It's not even a thing. Like, I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Thank you guys for joining us and watching us eat and talk about the industry, the modeling fashion industry. So if you guys want to see more of, you know, us making another video together, talking about another topic, or just, you know, recording what we do, Cinema Raceway, you know, just comment or like on my video below. So make sure you guys subscribe and you like this video, and we will be back soon.